What are leadership skills? Well, I don't think I have enough time in this video to actually articulate all of them, but I want to talk about what are not leadership skills. Who am I? My name is Tim Manning, and in this video, I want to kind of go into something that I think our not just um, country. I'm based in the U.S., but our world is facing. Right? Uh, it's a it's a leadership crisis. Right? Now, of course, I don't. I'm not pointing the finger at any particular country because I see it um, all over the world, right? Because I kind of look at financial statements and markets on a weekly basis. I'm kind of understanding what's going on behind the scenes, right? But leadership skills are definitely important, but they're not a sexy skill um, to talk about, right? Because it's in times like this where it's either you have them or you don't, right? Now, don't mistake a position of power, okay, meaning a CEO or a uh, or a vice president, right, of any particular corporation. Don't mistake them just because they have that position doesn't necessarily mean that um, they employ the right leadership skills, right? And I'm not going to go into all of those in this particular video, but that's what I wanted to kind of share with you is uh, being in a management position doesn't necessarily mean you have a leadership skills, okay? Now, why is it important to have leadership skills? Well, one is because most employers that do it the right way know that if you have leaders, right, that take responsibility, you know that you can save you a lot of time, money, and headache, right? But unfortunately, most of your traditional institutions, educational institutions, they teach management, right? But they don't teach leadership skills, right? Now, I'm not going to go into the vocabulary of the criteria of um, uh, what defines a good leader, but I just wanted to to uh, bring this to a position where it's being talked about, right? Because you hear all of this. Oh well, you need to go back to school to, and this is not necessarily coming from employers, but when you look for a good leader, it's not about how many degrees he or her has on their resume, right? Because traditional education is not teaching leadership skills. Now they're teaching things that leaders do, which is manage, but leadership skills are a whole nother ball game, right? Because if that was the case, if everybody had uh, if every, especially major corporation, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a for-profit institution, but you hear these white collar crimes, right? These are people that think, well, I'm just gonna continue to um, do what I've done to get over, to take advantage of people. Now, does leadership skills mean that somebody is ethical? Now, ethics is involved in it, right? But that doesn't make up the whole criteria of what defines a good leader, right? But I left a link in the description um, of what I discovered from Harvard. If you want to check it out, make sure you check out the link in the description. But I just wanted to come on in this video and bring to the light of um, being in a management position doesn't necessarily mean that someone has leadership skills. Okay. I think that's something that a lot of people miss and understand because um, yeah, it's a ego trip for a lot of people in management to, just because they have a title, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a leader. So I hope this was helpful. Um, and I didn't mean to offend anybody, but I think it's something that definitely needs to be brought to attention to wherever you may be. Let me know what you actually do in the comments below, whether you're in a position of power, in a management role, or just kind of work a day job, or you may work for yourself. So let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, subscribe, make sure you do so, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.